just pick up on what happened with Harry. I mean, it's a good night for the team. Played well, scored goals, and yet a section of fans booing Harry. Can I get your reaction to that?
Yeah, no, personally, I think it's ridiculous. Harry's been unbelievable for this country in every, the World Cup, the Euros. He's been outstanding. I think even tonight he was brilliant. Our first two goals, come from the first one, him driving out with the ball, and the second one comes from him driving a little bit and then playing the pass into Ollie. Not every centre-back can have those qualities, And yeah, like I said, he's been a fantastic servant for this country, and yeah, he's been brilliant. So I think it was ridiculous for him to get booed, and it weren't something that the team liked.
There's been so much support for the team over a long period of time. There's been a real unity between the fans and the players as well. Is there a worry that could maybe start to fracture when you hear stuff like that?
No, because Harry's a strong-minded person, and I think his performance tonight would have done him the world of good. I also think that him like that, it will only probably spur him on. Obviously it's not nice to hear, but you've got a job to do. Like I'd be the exact same. I'd want to make prove people wrong. But yeah, we had a brilliant relationship with the supporters at the Euros last year, and I think we need to keep it like that. Going into the World Cup. But yeah, on the whole, it weren't nice, to hear boos for Harry, and it was something that the whole team didn't like one bit.
Gail?
Is he all right? I know that often you say you can block out the noise, but it's quite hard to do that, isn't it, when you're playing for England at Wembley and you have enjoyed quite a lot of support?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It is difficult sometimes. Especially off England fans, you don't mind it, off opposition fans and stuff like that. But when it's your own fans, it is a bit difficult. Harry seemed fine. Like I said, he put in a brilliant performance tonight. I think he was one of our best players. Driving in with the ball, especially in the first half. When it was difficult, when it was 11v11. And yeah, like I said, he was brilliant tonight. And he seems fine in the changing room. So yeah, I'm sure he's all good.
Not so positive, the booing for the second game in a row for Maguire. Ever since you've taken over, you've worked very hard, haven't you, to have a connection with the fans. Does that make it even more disappointing to hear that aimed at one of your own players on a home ground?
Well, it doesn't necessarily make it more disappointing, but I don't understand how it benefits anybody, because we're either all in it together or we're not. I would imagine if you asked a few, actually, why were they doing that, they might not even be able to answer, because it becomes a mob mentality. And of course, at one end of the ground, we've got a hardcore section of fans who are playing his song and trying to get his name sung. So, I'm very aware it's not everybody, but we're either all in this together or we're not. And don't think for 1 minute the other players won't be looking at that thinking that could be me one day. And that's been one of the problems with playing for England. Players have thought, do I want to go? Because when it turns a little bit difficult, then the crowd are going to turn on me. And that happened with John Barnes here, and that happened with Ashley Cole a couple of times. It happened with Raheem. Now Harry. They're all outstanding players. And so how that is going to benefit anybody, I really don't understand. And we're united as a team. We need a Harry Maguire playing well if we're going to have a chance of doing well this summer. Because we're not going to win a World Cup with a load of players that have got 3 or 4 caps. That's not happened in the history of the game. So we need our experienced players playing well, particularly in those positions of the field. He's top quality. In my opinion, he's the best centre-back at his club as well. And where this is all starting or being fed, I'm not sure, but it's ludicrous. It's almost like every time he steps on a football pitch, every action is analysed to death. I can't remember a player having that sort of spotlight on them at any point.
Yes, it's what Dexter fans, And that's the footage of Harry Maguire booed by England fans at Wembley Stadium during the friendly game between England against Cote d'Ivoire. Like the way we hear the way teammates reacting after Harry Maguire being booed by his own fans, the way England head coach Gareth Southgate is speaking about the situation of Harry Maguire to be booed. Truly, it is so bad. The poor performance from Manchester United you can never compare with the performance at England, because in the national team, Harry Maguire is a different defender, outstanding performance, like the way he played yesterday. But truly, it is so sad for him to be booed in the second time in row, in the first friendly game, and the second friendly game. Truly, it is so bad for him. So please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Don't forget to notification you on for my daily updates. Ciao, guys. Enjoy my daily video. Peace out.